Handle. We don't want them both off, do we?
Steve Thompson here, third game in succession. Oh, thank you very much, says Fa'asavalu. Va'a, educated boot that. Oh. Well, there's a lot of uncommitted people here who are getting noisier and noisier in support of the underdogs.
Let's make no mistake, people are asking, can Samoa pull this one out of the bag? Well, the answer to that one is yes, they certainly can. They're fired up.
Well, we've seen them, haven't we, on the Sevens circuit often enough, Steve, and we know their capabilities. They're capable of beating anybody in sevens, and tonight we're seeing that potential being translated into 15s, and they've got a penalty chance here, whatever the outcome of this phase. He wants the penalty, thank you very much. Not a bad decision by Polosk, because 3 points can give Samoa the lead again, and the way Va'a is kicking, you wouldn't bet against it.
This time I think it was Moody. 2 line outs, 2 England throws, lost both of them. I can't believe what's happening, neither can I. And then they give away another penalty at the breakdown. The Samoan bench is rightly smiling.
Tense moments here. It's getting serious. Martin Johnson. Well, they fought valiantly and powerfully to subdue South Africa. 25 points to 6. They've had a long break since then. That was more than a week ago, 8 days ago. They've had time to get over that. They've lost Richard Hill. We all know what a key player he is, temporarily anyway, due to be ready next week, and Will Greenwood back in the fray again. But now, with less than 19 minutes to go, there's a kick coming up, and the tension only mounting because Jonathan Kaplan, the referee, is having to have his microphone adjusted. Adds the pressure on this young fella. Well, he's not sorry young, he's 31, but well, still comparatively young over. Well, he's scored how many points already in this game? He's got 4 penalties. 4 penalties, 1 conversion, that's 12. 14 points. 14 points, which puts him within 4 points of the all-time Samoan scoring record, held by Andrew Ailupo. 180. I wonder what England now can do.
Well, this could only have added to the tension.
Almost 51,000 here. Did any of them dream they'd be seeing this? Samoa with a kick to take the lead. 18.5 minutes from time, and you Telstra Dome, Melbourne. This is over. This for a 2-point lead. How cool can you get? How cool can you get? Samoa 22, England 20.
Cool is the word. He just strokes them over, doesn't he? Doesn't even look like he's going to miss. Pressure on him there was immense.
Well, this is turning into something of a nightmare for England. Latest replacement, Dale Rasmussen, sets it up for Samoa. Va'a, he knows what to do. It's in touch.
Samoa's going down with cramp all over the place.
Well, just contemplate the build-up, the preparations, the months of work, every possible assistance England have had for his running from Stuart Abbott, who's 1 or 2 useful incursions, the youngster. Now offloaded by Wilkie. And that's Cohen, who's come across the far side. Still short of the line, Dawson. Cover back, it's only about 7 metres out. Looked out by Robinson. Now to Tyndall. It's not a great pass, back makes something of it though. Keeps the momentum going. Kay's on the wide left, but Tyndall comes right to Robinson. Darting, weaving, can he find a path through? Not that way. It's still there for England though. Balshaw going wide. He's there, is he? Just taken out in the corner. The ball flicked sensibly inside to keep the ball in England hands. Back. Big hit on Tyndall up the middle. Dawson. First. Drop goal attempt is good. Wilkinson with a snapshot goal to recapture the lead for England in the blink of an eye. Out of the blue, out of nothing really.
Balshaw made the break. It's a 2-1 here. Actually should have gone. Mind you, had Jason Leonard outside him. Probably was a good decision. They rescued it, brought it back in field. It was a penalty in the end, and Wilkinson had a free shot for the drop goal. He got it.
Well, it came like a bolt out of the blue for England's sake. It was manna from heaven. Johnny Wilkinson, the master craftsman, compensating for an earlier miss. So it's 23-22 to England. But no one can relax yet. He's still quarter of an hour to play. Wilkinson fires a long missile this time down the line, but covered well by Satiti. Tanavili, fullback, goes for the long touch find. It's way in field to Delalio. To Wilkinson. Robinson. Another scampering, darting run, and has the pace on the outside this time. Finally caught from behind. And the ball in touch. Nearly got all the way.
Wonderful break from Robinson. First time we've really seen him in space. Slicing through the Samoans.
31-year-old. Tiavi comes on. Samoa run out by Rasmussen. There's a breakdown and pressure now on Tanguy Bao. For the scrum half, so Oyalo. 23-22, 14 minutes to play. Samoa's put into the scrum. Every little decision now vital. And I think Dawson, is it Dawson who's gone down? He's had, no, it's who's had the head? No, it's Stuart Abbott. To the bottom of that heap there. Obviously may have fallen awkwardly.
Result is scrum down. Samoans are going down now with cramp. They're absolutely exhausted. They've given everything.
And giving it to good effect here tonight in Melbourne. 13 and a half minutes to go. 1 point in 45. That's the margin by which England lead. One of the World Cup underdogs, Samoa, who beat Georgia 46-9. Uruguay 60 points to 13. Gave promise of good things to come. No one thought it'd be quite this good. It's certainly quite this difficult for England. Not home yet. Here's Robinson though. Jason Robinson. Sale Sharks. Balshaw. Great cover from Rasmussen. But made available still. Good support from Robinson to do that. Kay. Cohen goes for the gap. Clung to valiantly by Alio. good at turning them over. Samoa should never have been able to win this one back, but they have. Brian Lima is there to feed Vili. He missed last time that vital touch, but he didn't this.
They've not played well, we all know that. But one thing we must not take away from the Samoans is how fantastically well they've played. You're probably watching one of the greatest displays in World Cup history of the underdog. They really have given everything and played some terrific rugby.
Oh, it's been undoubtedly one of the great contests for one of the unseeded nations ever in the history of the game since '87. We know their victory over Wales was pretty dramatic in '99, but Wales were not the fancied team that England here are today. But England have a penalty, player in the side.
Kick for the touch. We're assuming, of course, they're going to win their own line out. They found that pretty hard to do since Thompson's been on. His radar needs to adjust pretty quickly. They can't afford to lose 3 on the trot.
Tony Wilkinson down to the 22. Just spotted Stuart Abbott getting a bit of cramp as well. It's been a hard night all round. Here's Steve Thompson. Oh, for me, a world-class potential match winner for England. His throw-in is good. Wilkinson, oh, was that offside? Probably not. What a good judge, and Balshaw races home. That is the one that gives England breathing space at last. Perfect judgment. Huge pace of the young wing three-quarter. Reinstated into England colours, first time in the World Cup. You can only say that's a vital score.
You can say that again. They tried to go through the middle, got nowhere. They tried to go around the outside, got nowhere. This time they go over the top. It's a wonderful kick from Wilkinson. His wrong foot. Bolshaw in full flow, took it on the volley and scored a crucial try for England.
They'll want this to go over as well from Wilkinson. (28-22) is a 6-point margin. 8 would be a real comfort break. Not this time. Not this time. 10 minutes remain. A converted try is still the target for Samoa. That was a kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a beauty. Bolshaw knew it was coming. Samoans concentrate the defence in midfield. Bolshaw's happy.
Well, we've got the extra speed of all the skinheads in this England side. It seems to have become the way of things these days. Go faster haircuts. Cohen. Dawson. Wilkinson. And Mike Catt has sloped onto the field. Now there's a story. Mike Catt, last cap 2 years ago, selected, I think in most people's view, quite out of the blue, but a very, I thought, shrewd choice as someone with a bit of experience, generalship. 57th cap, age 32. He's come on as replacement. I did think that Abbott had got a bit of a twinge, and I think he's checking down the line. He's the one who's gone. So a fresh pair of legs as well. Here he is, straight into the action. Up comes Vili. Catt has the tackle, makes his mark early. Yes, Abbott is the player he's replaced. Dawson for somebody. Almost intercepted. It's going to be a knock-on. Little moments that mean so much. Away by Phil Vickery. England beginning to run a little more fluently now. But Samoa unrelenting in their effort. You've got to hand it to them.
The last thing England want to do now is float passes out like that. An interception, that could be game, set and match. If in doubt, keep hold.
It's a converted try, that's all.
Forward.
Well, the usual flood of late changes. Dominic Feonati, one of the players who does actually play in Samoa, his club rugby. They don't have a league or anything, they just have a social